Another episode of When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong. I didn't really want to talk about this video because I don't want no one to get hurt. I don't want violence to happen. Like, I got a lot of guns, but because I don't like violence. So I want to be able to stop violence, especially if it's coming towards me. But I don't like stories where people get shot or anything like that. And at my age, I don't really want to be promoting violence. But nor do I want to make videos where I'm bashing. Like, I just don't, certain videos I don't want to talk about, but I feel like I have to talk about this because it hit home. Now, this 17-year-old in San Antonio, Texas, he got a BMW 3 Series, and I like BMWs. I've had a 3 Series before, and he's going on police chases. He went on a police chase with the cop. So the cop sees him in McDonald's eating a chicken sandwich, and the cop is there for something completely different. But the cop sees this guy who he went on a high-speed chase with yesterday, or he sees the car. So he walks up on the car like, oh yeah, I'm about to run up on this guy. So this dude is eating chicken sandwiches. And let me just play the video now, let you see what happened.
Hey, can you start me one more? I got a vehicle over here that fled from me the other day. He's in the parking lot.
10-4. Get somebody else over there. 3230, go into the way over there with 3161. He's gonna be off of 11 to the 100 Blanco Road at the McDonald's. And 3161, you want him running code?
10-4.
Now, first, I want to talk about something. I never really had the urge to run from the police. I always knew the police was gonna they got the upper hand on you. You know, nowadays people be having fast cars and stuff, but I don't know. I never was a serious enough criminal where I felt like I needed to run from the police, because I know that could be fatal. That could end really bad. You know, there was this one time where I was on a bike and I was riding on the sidewalk and they was trying to give me a ticket. Ride on the sidewalk, but that I never got in a car and thought that was cool to go on high speed chases, because you'll die.
10-4. License plate.
Or you can die. I don't want to be so harsh. You could get fucked up going on high speed chases, not with just police. So just slow down in the car.
Get out of the car. What?
Hold on. Let me pause it. So the cop walks up on a car, right? He catches him lacking. Totally lacking. He's parked backwards. He's going on high-speed chase with police the day before, but he's in a McDonald's parking lot, a well-lit parking lot. And not back then, looking out. He's eating sandwiches with his back turned. This is some real 17-year-old shit right here. So the cop walks up and he opens his door. And look what happens.
Get out of the car. What?
He puts it in reverse. Now, instead of, all right, you got me. You caught me lacking eating chicken sandwiches. The dude puts it in reverse. Like, you could see it was a cop. Now, if it was like somebody was trying to rob you, I could see you getting spooked. But you know that was a cop. You know you busted, bro. You busted, bro. And he's 17 years old, and he's thinking he's about to outrun the police in a 3 Series. Like, stupidity.
Get out of the car. What? Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
More. The cop stopped and gave him some more. I'm gonna just tell you, the cop got fired for this. He was on the force for 7 months, and I think the cop overreacted. Usually, if you charge a car at a police officer and they feel like their life is in danger, they can't shoot you. And that's what happened here. The officer felt like his life was in danger. But I don't know. This is a tough one. And I don't want to be on anyone's side. But I do want to say, don't run from the police over no dumb shit. Now, I know some people may be in some situations where they may be looking at some serious time. I'm not speaking about those guys. And I know there may be some situations where people feel like they feel the need, they have to run from the police. But when you're in a car, you playing with fire. He lit this 17-year-old's car up. And he really wasn't about to run. It didn't look like he was going to run him over.
Get out of the car.
The cop was well out of the way of the car. That's why it looks sus. Like, sometimes I've seen a video where a cop gets dragged by the door, but he was smart enough to be clear of the door. So the door didn't drag him. He backed up. When he pulled out right here, the cop wasn't in the car's way. He didn't have to pop him and shoot his tires or something. And I'm not trying to bash cops because I know cops are under a lot of stress, and you're carrying a gun and it's high stress. Someone's trying to run you over. You just react sometimes. And I don't know how I would have reacted in the situation. And I'm not trying to judge the cop, but I'm talking to these teenagers who driving around, just got your first car, second car, and you play too much Grand Theft Auto and you think this shit is a game, but you will get lit the fuck up.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
This shit hits home because I got a son that's 20 years old.
Blanco Road, code 320, open up. 3160, go ahead, 3101 on determine there, 36 on determine this one, code 3.
Yeah, like I was saying, I got a son that's 20 years old, and it just hits home because I just think about him all the time, doing dumb shit in the streets, having encounters with cops. And I had a good friend who didn't make it to see his 30th birthday because he ran from police in a BMW. And I'm not going to say his name, but those who know who I'm talking about. And rest in peace to him. Condolences to his family. I think about my friend all the time. He was one of the homies, and he ran from the police. It was like 6 a.m. I think he had some warrants, and he had his girl's BMW. It was an older one, and he loved that car, and it was a fast car, and he tried to outrun the cops, and he hit a bump, and his car flipped over, and he crushed him. So I tell people, don't run from the cops in the car. Don't run from the police. If you're going to go to jail, just go to jail. Do your time. You got caught, you got caught. That's just what it is. Doing some time in jail or dying. Like, it just doesn't make no sense. Like, the most he was going to do was probably some probation for going on a high-speed chase with the cop or whatever. He's not going to go to prison. He's 17. They're not going to do nothing to you. Now you got, the kid ended up getting shot up. The kid didn't die, but he lit that kid up. I need to get my stream deck together. Just play that again here. I don't want to be playing violence and stuff. I don't even know if I should put this on YouTube because he lit that kid up.
Get out of the car. Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Yeah, luckily that kid didn't die. Luckily he didn't die. Don't run from the cops. it's not going to end well for you. There was a girl in the car also that he was riding with, a teenage girl. Luckily, she didn't get hit by any of the bullets, but yeah, that cop got fired for that. So yeah, just be safe out there. Think before you test people with it that have a gun, especially people that have the right to use a gun. Think twice before you test people, because stuff happens quick, and a split-second decision could be fatal when keeping it real goes wrong.
Feds on my back, and I don't know why. They need to talk to my accountant. He the one committing crimes. That nigga know damn well I don't know shit about a 1099. He poison like swine. Yeah, he poison like swine. Yeah, bitch you the corona. I don't want you behind. I heard your shit dirty. Bitch, you poison like swine. You poison like swine. Yeah, you poison like swine. Yeah.